Hello there. In this video we'll have a quick look at a 2022 SsangYong Rexton. Okay, the SsangYong Rexton is a large sports utility vehicle, and the particular one in this video has the ultimate trim that makes it high spec. Its purpose is to be a strong, versatile, no-nonsense workhorse that conquers off-road terrain, tows an enormous amount of weight, has loads of interior space and cruises fairly well on normal roads. Now this car has a 2.2 litre diesel engine that produces 202 horsepower, 8-speed automatic transmission and 7 seats, so there's plenty of power and room for a big family. The Rexton also has part-time all-wheel drive, and you can manually select which type of drive you want via this dial behind the parking brake. You could use two-wheel drive high if, for example, you're cruising home on a normal tarmac road, four-wheel drive high if that road suddenly becomes more slippery, or four-wheel drive low if you're crawling slowly over uneven ground that's covered in rocks, logs and who knows what else. Other features that make the Rexton capable off-road include the body on-frame construction, which ensures it's immensely strong, high ground clearance of course, and hill descent control. Hill descent control, when you go down a very steep off-road incline, automatically holds the vehicle at a modest speed to stop it racing away from you. Very good. Now let's see what else this vehicle has to offer. First things first, let's have a look at the interior, and you'll notice straight away that there are a wide variety of buttons all over the steering wheel, and indeed it has a flat bottom there to give you a bit more legroom. There's the big screen in the centre of the dashboard, and it does look quite nice in here, all this silver trim. We've got some good storage here. To open it up you've got to push down there, and then it slides open. Cup holders, USB there. What's in here? Oh well, someone's left some wipes. Fair enough. As for the instrument cluster, it's all the way down there, and if I start the car it will spring to life. The start button is just here, so foot on brake, fire it up, and there we go. That is clear and easy to read. Now this car is an automatic. Here we are. To get into drive you can't just pull it down or push it up, you have to press this unlock button on the side first, so I'm pressing that, and then down into D, and you can see it lights up there on the D. Can you see that? And the same if you want to go into reverse, just press the button, move it up to reverse, or indeed neutral, and there's your park button there. See, all very simple. Look at that. Cameras all around. Oh, and a map. Fair enough. Right, we do have some silver trim on the dashboard, which looks rather nice. The seats, very nice and very comfortable. Plenty of support here around the bolsters. I did notice though, I do have to climb slightly into this vehicle because it is very tall. Nice place to be though. Does feel a bit different. Right then, quick test drive. We are into drive on the automatic transmission. And you notice straight away how tall this thing is, particularly if you're not used to these SUV type vehicles. Let's see how it rides a speed bump. Well, not the smoothest to be honest, but not too terrible either. How's the steering? It's quite light, not particularly quick to react, but that's fine. This is not a sports car. And that's very obvious when you turn into a few corners as well, even at these low speeds. But that's okay. Now, what's this BMW doing? Why are you parked there, mate? Who knows? Right. And off we go onto the open road. The engine is noisy. I'm only accelerating modestly, but it's certainly getting quite vocal. That's 46 miles an hour. Now I have to breathe in a bit here because there's a big lorry. There we go, we made it, what a relief. Alright then, we're coming up to some twisty corners underneath an old railway bridge, so we'll provoke it a little now the road's clear. Just see how it does. I'm not expecting miracles here. Well, it's not terrible, but it's not particularly refined either. It does wallow a bit. And now we're stopped behind a very old Range Rover. 4.6 HSE. I bet that drinks petrol like it's going out of fashion.
Tell you what, we'll do an acceleration test, shall we, as the road behind is clear. So we'll stop. Completely stationary now. The road is clear, the Range Rover is getting away from us, so full throttle. Very noisy engine. 30, 40, 50, that's the speed limit, so it certainly accelerates reasonably well. But the Range Rover, nonetheless, is miles ahead.
Now don't get me wrong, I'm not down on this vehicle and it's important to evaluate it in context. The Rexton is a very big 7-seater sport utility vehicle that has genuine off-road credentials, and for a vehicle of this type the on-road handling is more than acceptable. After all, the Rexton is designed to cruise down the road, often while carrying a great deal of weight, rather than be a sports car or a cosseting luxury saloon. So yes, overall it cruises perfectly well for a big SUV. It's easy to drive, it's nicely equipped and it's comfortable. The SsangYong Rexton is also capable of towing an enormous amount of weight. In fact, the maximum braked trailer load is 3,500 kilograms. That's plenty for a boat, a horse box, a good sized caravan or a work trailer. The Rexton also has a system called trailer sway control. Now in simple terms, what this does is help the trailer follow behind in a smooth, controlled line rather than wobbling around. So let's quote the manufacturer to see exactly what they say. SsangYong says the system improves stability by detecting and automatically stabilising your movement and sway of the trailer whilst being towed by the vehicle. How clever. So there you go, there's a quick look at a 2022 SsangYong Rexton. Now, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to CarSpyTV, do me a favour and click like on this video, and I'll see you next time, probably in a different type of car. Bye bye.